Let me start with a number that might just stop you in your tracks. Up to 40% of older adults are walking around every day chronically dehydrated, and most of them have absolutely no idea. Now, you might be thinking, that can't be right. I feel fine. I drink when I'm thirsty. And that, right there, is one of the biggest myths we've been told for decades. Only drink water when you're thirsty. Sounds logical, right? We've all heard it. Listen to your body. But what if I told you that after age 60, your body stops sending those signals the way it used to? Just like your eyesight needs help from reading glasses or your ears need a little more volume, your thirst reflex dulls with age. That means by the time you feel thirsty, your body is already playing catch up, and that's where the trouble begins. Welcome to today's episode of the Best Life Senior Podcast, where we break down the confusing health advice and give you real, practical answers that help you feel younger, move easier, and think clearer no matter your age. And today, we're tackling one of the most overlooked, misunderstood, and frankly dangerous issues facing older adults: everyday dehydration. It's silent, it's sneaky, and it disguises itself as normal aging. Fatigue, dry skin, foggy brain, stiff joints. Most people chalk those up to just getting older. But in reality, these might be early signs that your body is running low on something as basic and essential as water. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you paid attention not just to how much you drink, but when and how you drink it? Because that's what we're diving into today. This isn't about guzzling gallons of water or carrying a jug everywhere you go. It's about understanding your body's changing needs and adjusting your habits in small but powerful ways. In this episode, we're going to bust hydration myths wide open and share the science-backed strategies that help seniors stay strong, steady, and sharp just by drinking smarter. So if you've ever felt off, tired, or out of balance and just assumed it was your age, it might be something much easier to fix than you think. Let's take that first step toward clearer thinking, better movement, and a more energized you, starting with the glass of water you didn't know you needed. Now, here's where things get tricky and honestly, a little unfair. Because the symptoms of dehydration in seniors don't always look like what we expect. They don't usually show up as thirst. Instead, they hide behind everyday aches, pains, and changes we tend to blame on aging. Have you been feeling more tired lately, even when you sleep okay? Do your joints feel stiff when you get out of bed? Or do you have moments of brain fog where you just can't focus like you used to? Maybe your skin feels dry all the time, or you've noticed you feel a little off balance from time to time, especially when standing up too quickly. These aren't just signs of getting older. In many cases, they're actually warning signs that your body is dehydrated. Let me tell you about one of my patients. She was 72 years old, vibrant, sharp, full of life. But she told me something had changed. She was feeling weaker, having trouble keeping her balance, and said she just didn't feel like herself anymore. After digging into her daily routine, we found the issue. She was only drinking 2 small glasses of water a day. Why? Because she never felt thirsty. Once we got her on a simple hydration plan, nothing complicated, just a little structure and consistency, within weeks, her energy came back. Her balance improved. She started walking with confidence again. All from something as basic as water. But here's another twist. Many seniors avoid drinking water on purpose. Why? Because they're trying to avoid the bathroom, especially at night. And I get it. No one wants to wake up 3 times before morning or risk falling on the way to the toilet. It's a real concern. But here's the irony, and it's a big one. Mild dehydration actually increases your risk of falling more than getting up at night ever could. When your body is low on fluids, your blood pressure can drop suddenly when you stand up. Your balance can shift. Your coordination slips. And those are the exact conditions that make falls more likely and more dangerous. So in trying to prevent a fall, many seniors unintentionally raise their risk. That's why this conversation matters. Hydration isn't just about comfort or checking off a health box. It's about keeping you strong, stable, and independent. In just a moment, we'll dive deeper into some of the myths about hydration that could be doing more harm than good, including one that's hiding in your morning bathroom routine. But first, take a moment to think. Could your low energy, your foggy thinking, or your wobbly steps be your body's way of saying, "I'm thirsty"? The answer might be simpler than you ever imagined. Now that we've uncovered how dehydration can quietly disguise itself as aging, let's clear up another big misunderstanding, one that has misled people for years. If your urine is clear, you're perfectly hydrated. Sounds logical, right? In fact, a lot of people treat clear urine like a gold star proof they're doing everything right. But here's the truth most doctors won't tell you unless you ask. Crystal clear urine doesn't always mean you're hydrated. Sometimes it means you've gone too far. In fact, it could be a sign you're overhydrating, drinking so much water so quickly that your body starts flushing out the minerals it needs to function. That includes sodium, potassium, and magnesium electrolytes that play a critical role in how your heart beats, how your brain thinks, and how your nerves send signals. And when those electrolytes get flushed out, you're not just out of balance, you're at real risk. Doctors call this condition dilutional hyponatremia. It simply means your sodium levels drop too low. And that can lead to confusion, weakness, headaches, nausea, even seizures in extreme cases. And here's why it's even more dangerous for older adults. As we age, our kidneys don't work as efficiently. That means your body has a harder time filtering and balancing fluids. So if you're flooding your system with too much water without also replacing essential minerals, it doesn't take much to throw your system off. I've seen this happen more times than I can count. Someone trying their best to be healthy, sipping water all day long, only to end up feeling dizzy, foggy, or flat out exhausted. They think, maybe I'm coming down with something. But often, it's just too much water without enough balance. Because here's the key. Hydration isn't just about how much water you drink. It's about how your body absorbs and uses it. Your cells need more than H2O. They need the right ratio of sodium to hold the water in, potassium to power your muscles and nerves, and magnesium to calm your system and keep everything running smoothly. So no, clear urine isn't the goal. Balanced hydration is. Coming up, we'll talk about exactly how to hydrate in a way that supports your entire system, especially in the morning when your body is most vulnerable. And we'll uncover a mistake many seniors make before their first cup of coffee that sets them back for the entire day. Stay with us, because when it comes to feeling strong, sharp, and steady, what you do first thing in the morning might just matter the most. Let's talk about mornings, because how you start your day has a much bigger impact on your body than most people realize. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up in a state of natural dehydration. You haven't had a drop of fluid all night. Your cells are thirsty, your joints are stiff, and your blood is thicker than it was the night before. And what's the very first thing most people reach for? Coffee. Now don't worry, I'm not here to take away your morning brew. I love a good cup of coffee too. But if you're drinking it first thing, on an empty stomach, without any water beforehand, you may actually be making your dehydration worse. That's because coffee, while comforting and familiar, acts as a mild diuretic. That means it encourages your kidneys to release water instead of holding onto it. So if your body is already low on fluids and you start your day with coffee alone, you're doubling down on dehydration before you've even had breakfast. The fix? Start your morning with 8 to 12 ounces of room temperature water. Nothing fancy. Just a simple glass of water before your coffee, before your food, before you do anything else. Want to boost it a bit? Add a slice of lemon or a tiny pinch of sea salt. The lemon helps gently wake up your digestive system, and the salt provides a hint of electrolytes to help your body hold onto the water. And why room temperature? Because cold water can shock the digestive system, especially first thing in the morning. Room temp water is more easily absorbed. Think of it like soaking into dry soil versus just running off the top. You'd be surprised how quickly you feel the difference. Seniors who make this one simple shift often report more morning energy, smoother digestion, less joint stiffness, better blood pressure regulation, clearer thinking before breakfast. And here's the best part. You don't have to give up your coffee. You just give your body what it really needs first, so it can handle your favorite brew without added strain. So tomorrow morning, before you shuffle into the kitchen and reach for that mug, try this. Drink a glass of water first. Think of it as a good morning to your entire body. Coming up, we'll explore the surprising power of food as a source of hydration. Yes, food, and how the right snacks and meals can keep you hydrated better than water alone. Let's keep going. Your healthiest, most energized mornings are just getting started. Now, let's shift gears for a moment, because staying hydrated isn't just about what you drink. It's also about what you eat. In fact, up to 20 to 30% of your daily hydration should come from food. And that's great news, because it means every bite can work alongside every sip to keep your body energized, balanced, and running smoothly. So, what kinds of foods are we talking about? Some of the most hydrating options are probably already on your grocery list. Think cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, strawberries, celery, lettuce. These foods are over 90% water, and they do more than just hydrate. They come packed with fiber, natural sugars, and electrolytes like potassium and magnesium that help your body hold on to water instead of just flushing it out. They also aid in digestion, which is something many seniors quietly struggle with as the years go on. Have you ever felt more refreshed after eating a crisp salad or a slice of watermelon than after drinking a glass of water? That's not your imagination. That's real hydration, delivered in a way your body can absorb slowly and steadily. Even better, these foods don't flood your system like gulping down a bottle of water might. Instead, they hydrate gently, helping your tissues, joints, and even your brain stay nourished over time. And let's not forget the power of a warm meal. Soups and stews, especially those made with bone broth, are hydration heroes for older adults. Not only do they replenish fluids, but they also soothe the gut, support joint health, and provide key nutrients in a form that's easy to digest and absorb. So, if you're someone who struggles to drink plain water all day, or just wants a more enjoyable way to support your body, let your plate help out. Think of every salad, bowl of fruit, or comforting cup of soup as part of your hydration routine. Because at the end of the day, hydration is a whole body experience. And when you bring in water-rich foods, you're not just drinking smart, you're eating smart. Coming up, we're going to talk about a common trap that many seniors fall into: medications that dehydrate you without warning. If you've ever felt dizzy, foggy, or weak and thought, "Is this just my meds?" you won't want to miss what's next. Now, we've talked about hydration through water and food, but there's another hidden factor that could be quietly draining your body of fluids, and it might be sitting right there in your bathroom cabinet. I'm talking about medications, specifically the kind that are common in older adults and often come with a diuretic effect. That means they cause your body to release more water through urine, even when you might not have enough to spare. Let's take a look at a few of the usual suspects: blood pressure medications, antacids, allergy meds, over-the-counter painkillers. These are staples in many seniors' daily routines. And while they're often necessary and even life-saving, they can also quietly increase fluid loss, leading to dehydration without you ever realizing it. What's tricky is that the symptoms of this type of medication-related dehydration don't always wave a red flag. Instead, they show up as things we often blame on aging. Feeling dizzy when you stand up, a foggy brain, or slow thinking, just feeling worn down or tired all the time. Sound familiar? And here's the kicker: many people never make the connection. They assume it's just the meds or just getting older, when in reality, it's a hydration imbalance that can often be corrected. So what's the solution? First, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Ask a simple but powerful question. Does this medication increase fluid loss? If the answer is yes, it doesn't mean you stop taking it. It means you adjust your hydration routine accordingly, and that's where electrolytes come in. When you're losing fluids, you're not just losing water, you're losing essential minerals your body needs to function. So to stay balanced, think beyond plain water. Try a glass of coconut water, nature's electrolyte drink, a warm cup of bone broth with your lunch, a pinch of sea salt stirred into your water in the morning. These simple additions help your body hold on to water, support your nerves and muscles, and keep your energy steady. Remember, it's not just about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter, especially if you're on medications that work against your hydration without you knowing it. Coming up, next we're going to tackle a hot topic: hydration supplements. Are they a miracle in a packet or just another health trend wrapped in marketing? Let's dig in and find out what's real and what's not. Alright, let's stir the pot a little because this next topic is one we get asked about all the time: hydration supplements. Packets, powders, drops, tablets. They're everywhere. They promise to hydrate you 3x faster, fix fatigue, boost energy, and even improve mental clarity. But are they the real deal? Or just expensive hype and colorful packaging? The truth is, some are helpful, but many? Not so much. Let's break it down. A good hydration supplement should do more than just taste good. It needs to contain a few key ingredients in the right balance to truly help your body absorb water more efficiently. Here's what to look for. Around 1 gram of sodium to help your body retain fluids, 400 to 700 milligrams of potassium for nerve and muscle function, 60 to 75 milligrams of magnesium to support your muscles, heart, and calm your system, and a small amount of glucose, just enough to help with absorption, not cause a sugar spike. Now here's what to avoid. No clear ingredient list. Walk away. If a product hides behind proprietary blends or fancy names without actual numbers, that's a red flag. Artificial dyes or sweeteners? Not worth it, especially for seniors who are already managing sensitive systems and blood sugar concerns. So when do these supplements actually make sense? There are 3 main situations where they can be a game changer. If you're taking diuretic medications, your body may be losing fluids and minerals too quickly if you sweat heavily, whether from physical activity or hot weather. If you have digestive issues, things like IBS, chronic diarrhea, or constipation can reduce how well your body absorbs hydration. If that sounds like you, a well-formulated hydration supplement might really help. But if you're just sipping electrolyte drinks out of habit, or because they have a fancy label, you might not be getting what you think. And here's an easy tip. After you take it, check in with your body. Do you feel noticeably better within 30 to 60 minutes? If not, it might not be doing much at all. Remember, hydration isn't about gimmicks. It's about giving your body what it truly needs. And for most people, a smart combination of water, mineral-rich foods, and gentle support is more than enough. But if you're in one of those 3 groups and your doctor gives the thumbs up, a supplement can be part of your daily toolkit. Coming up, we'll answer one of the most common hydration questions seniors ask. How do I stay hydrated at night without waking up for the bathroom every 2 hours? Trust me, you're going to want to hear this one. Let's be honest, no one likes waking up multiple times a night to go to the bathroom. And for many older adults, that fear alone is enough to make them stop drinking fluids after dinner altogether. But here's the twist. Avoiding fluids too early in the evening can actually backfire. When you stop hydrating by 5 or 6 p.m., your body goes into a long dry stretch, and by the time you lie down, your system may already be running low. That's when the nighttime symptoms sneak in: leg cramps, dry mouth, tossing and turning, interrupted restless sleep sound familiar? You see, dehydration doesn't just make you thirsty, it affects your nerves, muscles, blood pressure, and even your ability to stay asleep. But don't worry, you don't need to flood your system right before bed. The key is to hydrate smartly, not excessively. Here's how: 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Aim for a small top off, 4 to 6 ounces of warm water, a small cup of bone broth or a piece of hydrating fruit like orange slices or cucumber. This gives your body just enough fluid to make it through the night comfortably without overloading your bladder. And be mindful of what not to drink. Skip green tea, black tea, or anything with caffeine. Even some herbal teas labeled as sleep aids can act as diuretics. Instead, go for gentle options like chamomile or rooibos, warm, soothing, and easy on your system. And here's a tip many people overlook. Go to the bathroom right before bed, even if you don't feel like you need to. It resets your bladder, so you're less likely to wake up in the middle of the night feeling the urge. If you're still waking up often, yes, it could be other factors like medications, blood sugar swings, or circulation issues. But from a hydration standpoint, this gentle evening routine can make a huge difference. The goal isn't to never get up at night. The goal is to stay comfortable, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling clear-headed, not dry-mouthed and groggy. And guess what? For many seniors, this one simple habit of light, balanced hydration, top off before bed leads to better sleep, fewer leg cramps, and even improved morning energy. Coming up next, we'll wrap it all together with a simple daily hydration checklist, a routine you can start tonight to feel better tomorrow. We've covered a lot today, from myths to mistakes, from food to supplements. So now, let's bring it all together in one simple, no-fuss checklist you can start using right away. Think of this as your daily hydration blueprint, a gentle rhythm designed specifically for older adults to support better energy, sharper thinking, and stronger movement throughout the day. Let's walk through it step by step. Morning. Start smart. The very first thing your body needs when you wake up isn't coffee, it's water. Drink 8 to 12 ounces of room temperature water before anything else. You can add a slice of lemon or a small pinch of sea salt for bonus points. This wakes up your digestion, rehydrates your organs, and sets a stable foundation for your day before caffeine steps in. Midday. Stay steady throughout the day. Aim for small sips, not big gulps. Try to drink consistently, a little every hour or two instead of waiting until you're thirsty. Also, build in hydrating foods like cucumbers, oranges, berries, lettuce, or a nice bowl of soup. These foods work with your fluids to keep hydration levels stable and longer lasting. Afternoon. Balances everything. Love your coffee or tea in the afternoon? No problem. Just balance every cup with a small glass of water. This helps your body offset the mild diuretic effect and keeps you from crashing later in the day. Hydration is about balance, not perfection. Evening. Gentle wind down about 90 minutes before bed. Stop drinking large amounts, but don't stop hydrating altogether. A few sips of water, a piece of juicy fruit, or a warm cup of bone broth or herbal tea can provide just enough hydration to keep you comfortable through the night without waking you up at 2 a.m. Medication. Check. Be proactive if you're taking blood pressure meds, antacids, allergy pills, or pain relievers. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Ask, does this increase fluid loss? If yes, you may need a hydration plan that includes gentle electrolytes like coconut water, bone broth, sea salt, and water. This isn't about overhauling your life. It's about small, thoughtful changes that add up to a big difference. So if you've been feeling tired, stiff, foggy, or just off, it might not be aging. It might be dehydration hiding in plain sight. And the best part? It's one of the easiest things to fix. Coming up next, we'll leave you with a few final words and a challenge to start your new hydration routine tonight. Not Sunday, you're almost there. Let's bring it home with one powerful idea. So many of the symptoms we chalk up to just getting older: the fatigue, the stiffness, the brain fog, the poor sleep. They may not be aging at all. They might be hydration issues in disguise. And the good news is, that means you can do something about it starting today. But here's the key. Hydration isn't about drinking more water. It's about drinking smarter. It's about listening to your body, supporting it with gentle, consistent habits, and staying balanced, not just with water, but with electrolytes, hydrating foods, and timing. When you give your body what it truly needs, something amazing happens. You sleep better with fewer nighttime cramps or wake-ups. You think more clearly with less of that morning fog. You move more easily with joints that feel supported, not stiff, and you simply have more energy to enjoy the people and moments that matter most. All from something as simple and natural as smart hydration. So if you're ready for better days, don't wait. Start with your very next sip. Try that 8 to 12 ounces of water first thing tomorrow morning. Add some hydrating foods to your lunch. Maybe end the day with a calming cup of bone broth before bed. And then watch how quickly your body responds. Because, as we always say here at the Elder's Guide, hydration isn't about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter. Start today and see how good tomorrow can feel. Thanks for being with us. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your health journey doesn't have to be complicated, it just needs the right guide. Until next time, stay well, stay hydrated, and keep living your best life.